Welcome to Diary of a Holistic Nutritionist, and let me invite you to join me on a lifestyle journey to health and beauty through the choices of food that we make. We heartily welcome our returning subscribers as well as the new ones. For the new subscribers, do subscribe, click the notification button, and be the first to know when we have a new episode. I am your host, Olakweju Osembo. I'm a scientist, I'm a researcher, and a holistic nutritionist, certified one at that. In our last couple of episodes, we've been discussing fat and oils as macro nutrients that we need to eat a lot of in order to maintain health. And now, during one of the last episodes, we said we would talk about nuances, that is, important issues that we need to know in choosing our oils. So that's what we want to do now. Recall that in our last episode, we started with the first of the three important issues I'd like to bring to your attention. And like I said, there are not only three, but these three are very important. The last one we talked about was the level of processing of the oil. And we said, make sure your oil is as close to natural as possible. And now we are going to the second one, which is the smoke point. The smoke point of an oil is important because at the level of the smoke point, the oil shimmers before it reaches that level. Once your oil is clear, you know when you put oil on fire, it gets to a point it's clear. And then after that point, it begins to bring out smoke. At the point that that oil is bringing out smoke, the oil is spoilt. As far as human health is concerned, that oil is spoiled. It's not good for human health. You are just filling your system with whatever you cook in it. And that is very important because, you know, the oils have fatty acids. So once it shimmers and then the fatty acids begin to break. Once they break, they form very long polymers. Don't worry about what that is. They form long chemicals. Those chemicals will irritate the linings of your nose, of your throat, even your eyes. You will, for example, notice if you put palm oil on fire and you leave it long enough, some people will start coughing. Some people will start, their eyes will water. Those are effects of chemical changes that are taking place within the oil. And what that means is that you want to know the smoke point of your oil before you decide what to use it for. For example, if you buy chia seed oil, don't use it to cook. The smoke point is too low. It will spoil very easily. So what would have been a health food will just become a source of poison for your cells. So you need to know the smoke point. Not as in going to cram the smoke points of things. For example, we cook with a lot of heat in our climate, and so we are looking out for using our own oils. We're looking out for maybe you want to use maybe avocado oil, you want to use coconut oil, you want to use even the palm oil, but not at the level of frying it. Just hot enough, it melts, it's okay to use it at that point. And so those are oils that have fairly high smoke point and they are good for cooking. The importance is that, you know, oils carry fragrance. They also carry some molecules. Those molecules are good for your body. For example, you take your palm oil, it looks red, from red to yellowish. If you put a little on your thumb or your finger. Those are molecules. They are things that can help your body. They are good for the body. But the moment you reach the smoke point, they get spoilt. They form long strings of things and they become not good for the body. In fact, science has it that many of the diseases that we have, especially for people who use a whole lot of oil and do a lot of frying, many of those things cause diseases in the body because the chemicals you are now giving your system to work with is not good for the system. That is the number one reason why you need to use oil that has a relevant smoke point. This part of it is so important because you don't want to feed the cells of your body with things that will cause you ill health. And the important things in oil should give important nutrients to your body. The moment they can no longer do that, they have become more or less poison. They are no longer friendly or beneficial to the body. So remember, this is the second of the three nuances, the three important issues we want you to think about when you are choosing oil. What you want to use the oil for is the number one reason why you are buying the type of oil that you are buying. Your oil is best if it is not processed or very little processing. And the smoke point is important. High smoke point oils are important if you must cook things at high temperature. And we have spoken about our palm oil, our coconut oil, peanut oil, or what we call groundnut oil. All those are good oil. So we actually want to generate a lot of comments so that we can fully understand the importance of our little choices on food and so that we can be healthy and we can do things. So please remember still to subscribe, to like us, discuss, share our channels and what we talk about. Let's generate some measure of discussion. So until next time, remember, wellness is the basis of health and beauty. See you then.